Hello, welcome to my craft room. My name is Deanna Gonzalez and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I just love to craft. I'm so glad that you came to craft with me today. What I wanted to show you were these cute little boxes. A Sam at Poodle Paper Craft UK thing. Okay, I'll have a link underneath my my video on my post on my blog. And you can get right to her site where she shows you how she made this, you know, and everything, and I just love it. And I loved it so much I wanted to create my own little boxes. And the other thing that is so cool is that her sons are the ones who came with this idea, like, hey Mom, could you find, you know, a little box for us to store some of our, you know, special treasures. And they came up with this slanted box design, and it holds nice with the little brad there. So I wanted to show you that. So much fun. The other thing I've done with it, these were the original ones I did to follow hers. She had letters and everything, and I thought this would be cute for storing, you know, paper clips. So I just thought these were so much fun. And you could do, you know, I was thinking you could do like your favorite colors and, you know, have like little, like either like little labels saying what they are or, you know, what have you. But there's just so much you can do with these. And wouldn't these be so cute at, you know, during a holiday for a little favors? I love the fact it says beware for Halloween, you know, like of course it's going to be filled with candy, right? Are you really scared? But I just did a button instead of a brad, and instead of doing the decorative paper, I just left it like this, and I thought this was cute. And I will be doing a Christmas one and Thanksgiving and all that, probably Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know, sorry about the order. Anyway, I'll probably be doing that. That'll be fun. And I'll probably have the pictures in my gallery so you can see, and I you know, it should be a lot of fun. So what I did use for the top part was just the 5-way flower. I love that these coordinate with the punches, so you don't have to tediously cut them all out. You can just, this original flower, it's a retired stamp, and it's just so cute, but I always had to cut it all out. This I didn't have to, and I loved that. And all the dimensions will be on my site. Probably not as pretty as usual. I've got, you know, cute little cards, but this is the box that we're going to be making, the dimensions. But I'll have like the list of everything I used. I don't remember the name of the paper pack that this comes with, but this is the designer, My Digital Studio, one of the designer series sets, so I'll let you know which one it is. So I just bought that, printed it up, you know, and played with that. I thought that was really pretty. So let's get started, shall we? So this is going to be a little bit, you know, more cumbersome and complicated, I suppose, in a sense, than usual. So if you could just bear with me, believe me, I feel like it's worth it. So we're just going to come in here and we're going to score at the 1.5 mark. As you can see, I've already scored, but I wanted to make sure that you could see, you know. So then we're going to score at the 4, and we're going to score at the 6.5. Oh my goodness, I didn't tell you the size of this paper. Okay, and then we're going to score at the 9.25. So this is not an actual 8.5 by 11. I did trim it. It's, I believe it's 10.5 by 7.5. So if you could just trim that to be 10.5 by 7.5, you'll be good. I'm so sorry, I should have explained that right away. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to flip our paper and just score it here the long way at 2.5 and at 5. Then we're going to come back here. Come back here. So you've got the shorter flap on the right side, the 1.5 that we scored on the left side, and then you're just going to score at 1, but only go down to the first line here. So at 1 and at 4.5 here, again just going to this first line. Then you flip it on over, and then you're going to score it at 6 and at 9.5. Again, just at this spot here. Now we're going to turn our paper so that we've got, again, the longer bit of cardstock here, the shorter one down here, and we're going to score it now at 1 and only go down to this line, so the second line down. And then we're going to score again at 6.5. Again, just at this line. So now that we've got all of our crazy scoring done, yay! Now we are going to come in and you could probably see this better on the other camera view, so I'll show you here, maybe even show you. So we're going to be cutting out our box here. So all of this is going to be going, and all of these are going to be going. And you can always keep these and use this for decorating the box here on the top. That's something that Sam did, and I thought it was brilliant and beautiful. I just happened to want to decorate with stamps. So we're coming in, bringing in our our trimmer here, and I gotta make sure I have my little cheat sheet here so I know exactly where I'm cutting. So all right, let's do the long sides first. So we'll come in here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut all the way down to this part here, because this is going to end up being a flap, and I will be trimming out the corners so it folds better. But I do want to make sure that I don't trim that little flap off. So I will come in here and just trim that really quick. Get that out of the way. And then we'll come in. These boxes are so versatile, aren't they? I love them. I think they're so beautiful and fun. Just a really fun thing to do. I really love the way I found Sam's site, and she's got the cutest boxes, and I'm just really loving her website. So here we go. There's that. And now we're just gonna come in here. And again, we'll trim all the way down to here because we'll be snipping later, but we're not going to be cutting that cute little flap off. So I'll do the other side again. There we go. All right, and then might as well do all the toppy cuts, right? So we'll come in and cut this all the way down. And the reason we're cutting this is because we're going to get the diagonal here. So that's the reason this side looks a little different from the flaps on this side. You're definitely going to want to get a smaller trimmer to be able to get these really well. So let's come in and cut this down here. Wow! Yeah! This is so exciting! It's becoming a box. So here we go. Get that out, and now we're going to come in here, let me see, and do it like so. Go ahead and cut this off, and then this part right here. Alright, now we're going to need to do all the cute little trimmings to make it so that everything folds very nicely. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, forgive me. First, we should probably cut our little slant. So to get our diagonal, we're going to just try to line this up. I wonder if you can see this okay. Alright, we're going to try to line this up here and make it so that the crease is just at this part. If you get it too far in, this flap ends up being way too high, so then you have to trim it, which is no big deal, right? But, it can be a little tedious. So we're going to just trim this off like this. And then go on the other side and do the same kind of a thing. So just kind of finding this part to that part and making sure our cutter is on this side so I don't cut this flappy part here. And there we go. So that part's finished. Wonderful. Right? Yay! So now we can come in here and just get our little snips and just cut in here. We're gonna just get these little tabbies out. All right. And I am so excited about this box. I've got to figure out the dimensions of the designer series papers that are cut out. I believe it's 2.5 by 2 1/4. Let me make sure I have this right. 2 1/4 by 2 1/2, and then 2 1/4 by 1 inch. And then the larger piece goes on top and the smaller goes down there. So now that we've got that going on for us, I'm going to go ahead and get out my sticky, red, sticky, strippy piece of something strong. Something like that. Yes. It probably has a real name. Sticky strip! Hey, how easy is that? It's your sticky strip. It's got, you know, a bit of a reddy orangey stuff, but hey, it's just sticky strip. Alright, get my non-sticky kind of scissors. And I just want to make sure that I get this on the edge, because if I don't, when I attach this, it's not gonna. Maybe I should fold it first, because I think I'm supposed to fold it this way anyway. I'm putting the sticky strip on the wrong spot. So go ahead and fold this. Look at that. Wow, I could have made a big ruckus. Yeah, whoops. Okay, so now that we see the kind of ruckuses Deanna's making. So the point is that we want to make sure it's by the line so that the box is definitely sealed really well. And I like the sticky strip because it's strong. It holds it together really well. It's not big messy. You don't have to wait for it to dry. And it's got a solid stick. If I did the glue dots, then there's little whole pooches, you know, so that I can see, and then that drove me crazy. So I'm not I'm not glue dotting it today, but I really did like the way the sticky strip worked with this, and it just makes it so much faster to make a really cute little box that you can then have super lots of fun decorating, and it's great. So there we go, and we'll get out enough for our other little tabs real quick. Yeah, how pretty. All right, and then I will fold these. Now you're probably gonna want to fold this one, so the second flap down from this part backwards and then forwards. That way you have a really good fold for the top of your box. So we're going to do that really quick. Then we're going to come in and take our designer series papers, our little blips that we cut out already. And I think I have 2 of each one. Oops. Well, let's see, which one do we like the best? Let's see, we could go maybe like that. And yeah, that's pretty. We'll do it like that. Okay. So, extra designer series papers. Right. Alright. So now we will get out our snail adhesive so we can decorate this adorable little box. Let's see. I had to get a new one of these because I had used up my last one. Stickies on that side? Okay. There we go. We'll just stick that here, like so. Let me make sure you can see this well. Alright. Then we'll get some more. Did I close it? I did. Some more snail adhesive. And you can use whatever adhesive you want. Knock yourself out. Any kind of liquid, any kind of double-sided tape, you know, it's all good. So we'll just come in here and try to put this centralized. Whoops, not so centralized. Wait. I tell you, sometimes those papers, they just don't want to be where they're supposed to be. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and assemble our adorable little box. Aren't you excited to see how it's going to be? Yeah! And I cannot wait to do this for holidays. I seriously think this is going to be so cute. Oh my goodness, so cute. Alright, wait, there we go. Alright, so now we're just going to come in. Did I even fold this? Whoops, I didn't fold this part. So usually you're probably, Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You're probably going to want to fold that first. I got a little too excited about putting this together. We're just going to press that in and get that firmly pressed. And get this in really well as well. Yeah, it's coming together. How exciting! Okay, so come in and put that here. Come in and put that there. Ooh, yeah. So now we've got this cute little flap. I think, okay, so I didn't cut this one quite the way I should have with the diagonal. So we're just going to go ahead and trim that. See if I can do this while not having my head totally in the way and not snipping the box fold flap. There we go. Awesome. This side's needs a little trimming too. So usually, you know, I'm, you know, trying to be a little better at that diagonal cut, but, you know, at least you can see, you can fix it if it didn't quite work, and now it's going to lay really well. Isn't this just so much fun? And think about all the pretty different designed papers you can like slap into these spots, you know, or you can leave it plain and just decorate it with whatever pretty thing you want to do, right? Very exciting. Okay, so now I think you can use any large brad that you want, or even button. So I just happened to have, when they had the clearance and they were getting rid of some of the old stuff, they had these cute little flower brads, so I got those. And we're basically going to take our stabby pokey tool that we love to use for so many different crazy reasons, like in different ways. We're going to try to see about where we think the center is. And we're just going to poke a hole. We're going to poke a hole. We're going to poke a hole and stick our little brad in there, and this is what's going to keep our flap holding down. So just going to get that done, smack that down. How beautiful. Whoops. So, yeah, isn't that gorgeous? And then it's so easy to pull out, put back in, and you can use so many cute things. Oh my goodness. So, all right, now that we're excited about that, let's get out our stamping. So I did use the Marina Mist Rich Razzleberry, and I decided to save you some time with stamping at least two of them, you know, so you don't have to watch all three being stamped. Yay, time saving. I'm sure I'll take up your time with other things, but hey, not the stamping. Okay, so here I'm going to just take the Daffodil Delight and get that all beautifully juiced up and inked, and then stamp that down on my Whisper White. How pretty. And then I shall be using all my crazy punches. So I have the 2 3/8, the largest one, the 1 1/4, and then the one in between that one. But this one is the older punch, so it doesn't show. So I'm gonna go ahead and just come in and line up the largest one here. There we go. And then we're going to take the medium size, actually I think do the medium size with the yellow, and just line that up. Actually, this isn't going to turn very well, is it? We'll just trim that little piece off. That way we can get this right where we want it. A little bit of maneuvering. Yeah! And look how beautiful that's going to be, just like sitting in there, instead of having to cut all the things out. Oh, I think this is wonderful. So exciting, so exciting. Okay, so get in here, get that punched. Woohoo! You could always daub the edges and give it an extra pizzazz to it. I think that would look really great too. But we'll just come in here and get our dimensionals out. And first I'll just put a little bit of Tombow on the bottom of here. Spread it out a little. Alright, making sure I didn't get any on the absolute edges, because I've noticed if it oozes out, it's not like the Eileen's glue that, you know, kind of, you know, it dries kind of shiny, which isn't very pretty, but it's not sticky. And this will actually be sticky, so I don't really like the fact that it does that. So we're going to do that and then just get some dimensionals on here. Yay! Sticking dimensionals, making things pop. It's so exciting. Alright. And then I, of course, had to use the candy dots for the middle of the flower. I love candy dots. Okay, so we're just going to come in here and make a problem there, obviously. Line that up. There we go. I like how that looks. And actually, let's put the candy dot first. I have the candy dots in here. Sorry about that. I forgot to take them out. Let me see. Is this the right color? I think that's the right color. So, just get my little candy dot out with my stabby pokey tool. Yeah. And stick that right in the center here so it looks all super cute. And of course you could always do, I think with this one, I did the rich raspberry to bring it all together, but this time I wanted to do the blue and see how that would look. I love switching things out, just having like little bits, like different, you know, just little bits of different things here and there, like different color, different choices, different stamps, what have you. It's always amazing, like how different things can be, right? It can be so exciting. Okay, so now just gonna lay this here, right there. And how cute is that? Don't you love it? And you can fill it with candy, with little treats. If you had a tea party or, you know, any kind of a party, you know, sit it down. You could have little tea lights in there. I mean, I'm sure you could think of a gazillion things to stick in these cute little boxes. So I hope you really liked trying this out. I hope you're going to try it with holidays coming up and, you know, just see what you can do with this stuff. If I ever make different kinds, I'll stick them in my gallery so that you can go and see and get some fun ideas of, you know, using random things. But anyway, I would definitely, if you like making boxes, I would definitely go to Sam's Poodle Paper Crafting UK thing. And I'll have a link, like I said, so you can get right to it. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you liked this idea, even though it's not really mine, just the decorating of the box is sort of my idea. But anyway, thank you for coming and joining me. I hope you have a great day and come back and craft with me some more. Alright, goodbye.